So the next one is Mufasa, guys.
Hey, you're going from the highest quality
Oh
downwards.
my God. Okay, all right. First, I want to say I hate this trailer. I hate it so much. I hate this idea. Why are they doing this? This is the most blatant cash grab. It goes against all the lore. Everybody is British, not one African in the freaking cast list.
Wait, John Carney, bro.
Wasn't the monkey
Yeah, the
the
monkey sounds
baboon?
African.
It's
Oh,
John,
okay,
Dr.
guys.
John Carney.
It sounds like John Carney.
No, it is
Okay,
John Carney.
you got to make the
Yeah.
monkey. How could he not be a black man? What are we
The
talking about?
guy who's going to tell the story and he's not going to be in the story at all. Rafiki is just
He is gonna be in the story.
he'll be there, but what? He'll be there to swing one stick and then that's it.
No.
No, from what I've seen, he's like the guide of the trip.
Yeah, in the latest trailer, he's like heavily involved in the story.
But
The
I'm saying,
trailer I watched, he's basically the guide.
but I'm saying it's that thing. You know what the Americans call it? It's the mystical magical Negro. He's the mystical magical African that's going to guide the British.
Yes,
Like,
he's the wise owl.
Yeah, and he's a monkey, even dog. I mean, what can you even do? 2024, right?
and it's so stupid.
Hey man,
This is stupid because even the trailer is like I'm not an outsider. I'm lost. You're an outsider. How are you going to be king? Like what? So we're legitimizing Scar now. This is what we're doing. The dude who hired hyenas to eat his brother or whatever the case it was and eat his nephew. We're gonna legitimize that guy.
And so clearly they're not blood brothers.
Yeah, like,
So I don't understand what's with this whole brother thing. If
Disney,
they're not
what are
blood.
you doing?
no, but it's Fast and the Furious, brother. You know, family.
Yeah.
Oh my
They probably they killed a couple of gazelle, a couple of springboks, and they're like, my nigga.
Right. Okay, I mean they've
God.
known each other since they were kids, so that counts.
And I'm saying, Born, Disney. Just because Scar and Mufasa look different in the animation, doesn't mean you need to come up with a story now. If anything, the one who was supposed to be adopted is Scar, because he looks nothing like the other lions. What are we doing here? What? This makes no sense. This makes no sense to nobody. And the jokes are just they're not funny at all. I mean, we get an opening where it's like, tell a story, and I'm like, why is Rafiki? Maybe I have to watch the movie.
What did I miss, guys? Whoa. No,
Also,
not Mufasa.
How
No.
old is Rafiki? Can somebody explain? Is
Rafiki's older than time.
this nigga eternal?
He's old as fuck.
Is he regulating his chi? Is he drinking from the fountain of youth? How old is this monkey that he been living through all of this?
hey, dog.
He was there to lift up. He was there to lift up Mufasa in the circle of life. Now he's also there. Like his circle is not a circle now; it's a line with no destination. What? Okay.
So what's your
And also, where are
prediction?
they? Drakensberg. Where is this place?
Wait, do we have white lions in Drakensberg?
I'm just saying, why is there snow? What's the matter?
Because going back to our discussion that we had last year, Rob, when you were saying, hey, this is all BS, that Kimber the white lion. Hey, now there's white lions for real here. They're like, nah, nigga, forget us not plagiarizing this shit. We're gonna plagiarize it bar for bar. We're gonna have white lions in this one.
But nah, I thought that like Mo Kimba should have been on the phone with their lawyers. I'm like,
Dog, like yo, what's going on? Anyway, sorry, Buck.
no, I mean, okay, and just in conclusion, this is so stupid. I hope it's going to I think it's going to do what the first Lion King did, because they're making the same mistakes. And also, on top of that, they're ruining a character that people found beloved. Mufasa is sacred, guys. To our
I mean,
generation,
when we think the Lion King, if we're being for real, it's Mufasa, guys.
like that whole thing when like long live the king when Mufasa died, all of us as children, that was the first time you experienced actual heartbreak and loss and mourning.
We cried.
Speak
And
for
then-
yourselves.
And then Lion King,
Wow.
yo,
I watched The Lion King a year
What?
after. Guys, you don't pay attention to me when I talk on these channels. I
No,
told
you said you watched the Lion after the Last Jedi or
the
Emperor or
Return of the
something.
Jedi.
Yeah,
By the time Mufasa died, I was like, that's what dads do, guys. And like I was crying,
Oh
like
wow.
I was bawling when Darth Vader was dying. I was like, you were right about me. Tell your sister you were right.
Whoa,
Waterfalls.
Well, look here, Eisen. You
You
can
cried.
already tell what kind of kid, what kind of you gonna be. So
Did
I
you say
will-
Eisen?
They cried over the genocidal maniac, over the dad who was just a great dad, like
over the
Mufasa
pure-hearted lion.
dad.
Mistakes happen, guys.
No, guys.
Planets get destroyed.
No.
Okay, but to be
no,
fair, Mufasa was eating zebras and stuff. So
That's
no,
the circle of life.
Of life,
not
chief.
even.
but it was
no,
the circle of life. He was eating them to eat, not because he wanted power.
Like I said, the problem with the
fair.
Lion King is that it was just after I watched Return of the Jedi, and I saw a father come back to the light to save his boy from being murdered by this crazy man, and that's what hit home for me as a 6-year-old kid. And then a year later, I watched a father put his life in the line to save his kid, and I was like, but this is what fathers do. By that time, the trauma, I was already accustomed to the trauma.
Mm-hmm.
You lived
Conditioned
a,
response, yeah.
you lived an interesting life, my friend. But anyway, yeah,
That's why he
getting back
became Eisen, bro.
Excuse yourself.
all part of the plan.
I'm
But
not
anyway,
Eisen, I'm Lelouch.
oh God. Okay, but getting back to it, like, yeah, it's just Mufasa is sacred. There's no need to do this story. And now it means Scar was right. Why are we doing this? Remember, he leads everybody to ruin. He's backslapping. You want me to sympathize with the guy who backhanded you guys? Lion King was crazy. They were showing us domestic abuse.
He backhanded. Imagine someone backhanding your mom right in front of you. Your uncle backhanded your mom to the ground. It wasn't just a slap, it was a slap so hard she fell back.
I'm
How
10
many
times Mufasa was.
how many of you and now this happened when you're now an adult and you're watching your mom as an old lady get slapped like that? How many of you would not have killed that man, ripped that man in half right in front of you, in front of everyone?
So I'm just saying. Okay. In conclusion, I'm gonna be. I'm. I hope this doesn't work. I hope they never make another one. I hope it gets decanonized, and I hope we all just retcon it out of our memory. This is dumb. Stop it, Disney. Stop milking things. Like, make Treasure Planet. Do that. Jesus.
Oh
Why
yes.
would they make Treasure Planet if it boxed initially as an animated movie, guys?
No, because at least it's something that's new and fresh, and it probably will do better now than it did because it had a shaky release in the beginning. Mind some ideas. Make Atlantis or whatever. Something. Take those movies that bombed and turn them into something. Stop taking something that was successful and making it bomb.
But that's Disney's MO. Milk and IP until until milk until
Exactly.
it
Until
milks
blood comes out.
Yeah.
Until
Or
blood, until
Anyway,
it dust.
uh, you,
or the other statement, beat that dead horse in the ground for it not moving. Never mind the fact that it's long time since it's been dead, but you just keep beating it. Just keep beating it to get up
Oh
eventually.
man, they will milk this thing till it's cremora, bro. And then they'll continue, and then they'll add water to try and milk it some more.
Yeah, so
but yeah, Zuko, your turn, dog.
Rob, you got
Your
Buckmaster's
prediction?
Oh yeah, give me a number.
Oh God, prediction.
Not your hope, your
Eh,
prediction.
I'm gonna say, what I hope is I hope for this thing to tank, but my prediction is gonna be 150, 150 plus, because people are gonna go see it. All the Scar fanboys are gonna be like, "Ha, Mufasa fans, suck it."
Is there no date?
The date is
20th December. It's right on the screen.
oh yeah, 20th December. Yeah, very good.
Okay. All right, fine.
Yeah, 150 plus. Yeah.
150 in about 3 weeks. Yeah, now that makes sense.
Yeah, I hate to say it. I don't want it to make 150 plus, but yeah, probably.
Yeah, I hear you. And right by
Oh,
Christmas.
this is ominous.
Also, talk about nepotism, like Blue Ivy being the voice of Kiara, guys, really.
Oh, this is so ominous.
Entanga.
Okay.
When you've got the power to put your child in position of success, you will do it too.
At least
That's
not
true.
Kanye West's kid again. Or what's it? Kim Kardashian's kid again.
Northeast, northwest. What's the name?
Yeah.
What's the name again? Some cardinal direction.
North.
Yeah, Northwest.
It's Northwest.
Yeah.
Do you remember that controversy, by the way? Do you guys remember that? They basically did a
controversy?
20th anniversary, right, of Lion King, where like all the original actors, I'm talking Jeremy Irons, we're talking the OG Timon and Pumbaa, they all showed up to re-perform the Lion King in front of a massive stage. And then to play Nala, I think it was, they got Northwest, and she couldn't sing. So it was awful.
Oh,
Also, like, why would you do that? Like, I understand you're rich, but like, also understand, Kengwana, don't be fucking up your child just for your ego.
Hey, bro, you're traumatizing kids out here.
Yeah, because the internet was like, what the hell is this? Yeah.
Yeah, because the reason Blue Ivy did that is she wanted to.
Mhm.
And then if you see her first performance, she was whack. But then as she continued, she got better. So at least, but now don't be putting your child.
Yeah.
Ish.
Oh, hey, pull a Goku. Go to the hyperbolic time chamber.
Exactly.
Let
So
Wait,
Mufasa. If I didn't know The Lion King, it would look like an average movie, whatever. But because I know The Lion King, the trailer actually looked okay. It didn't look terrible. It wasn't
It's
horrible.
better than the first one. That's the first.
The lions don't look as dirty as they did in Simba. They look like at least DJ Le and DC Metia guy. Those were para lions, those ones, yo.
Yeah, but I didn't like
Those were
Scar had
paras,
like
those were
flies flying over him or something.
Hey, Ntanga, those were paras, Joe. Those were paras. You can't tell me anything. Like, dog, I'm from South Africa. I know a para when I see one.
No, I mean, even Simba, who was supposed to be eating, also, I look like dog. I skip too many meals, chief.
I was
Hey,
Gila,
Ntanga, those lions look like those old for 5 cents a day you can feed a child in Africa. Like, yo,
In the arms of
Zuko.
yeah.
I'll just bring you to a clip where I mentioned this before on the Netgasm podcast. Or what?
Yeah, no, I remember.
What did I say? What did I say was happened to Sky in the end live adaptation?
What did you do? Just remind me.
Oh, I could have to say it again. No, they gave Sky AIDS.
Boo.
Yeah, he was handsome in the
They were
2D
busy on
animation,
they were
and
busy
then
on ARVs, mono.
and here he looks AIDS ridden.
Oh, sorry, this is before the ARVs.
Oh,
Because at least in the original Lion King, he was popping his ARVs and he was looking fly.
We are clearly
Okay,
not
so
getting this
breakdown
new
of the
Metro gig.
trailer.
what did you say, Jordan?
We are not getting this new Metro gig. I am promising you this. There's absolutely no way.
Yeah, that tangent was wild. I was like, Jesus Christ.
We're getting kicked out of South Africa. We're not getting
life.
cards. We're not getting a job at the metro.
I couldn't hear the language, but I was offended.
Where's that?
I heard Sutu AIDS, Sutu HIV, Sutu.
Yeah, look, I'm back, sort of.
Anyway,
I don't
yeah,
like
the trailer.
Wait,
Yeah, so as I was saying, in this new trailer, the latest trailer, it was a bit confusing. I had to watch the second trailer because I was like, who the fuck is Taka now? But then I understood it when I watched an old trailer, because in the new trailer they don't do that thing where he will be the lion who will be known as Scar.
Oh God.
Yeah, so that was kind of a bit lost there. So that was confusing. And then Simba talking, and then like I said, Mufasa talking. Okay, Mufasa came, like we know Mufasa was the king of the lions, and him and Scar were brothers. So why is he? It doesn't make sense that one, they weren't actual blood brothers. Two, it doesn't make sense that they weren't part of the same tribe because they literally left the pride to go form their own.
Mm. And it
So
seems like they were led by Taka in this one. Like he's basically helping his brother form a new pride. From
yeah,
what I've seen,
because
yeah.
I get he's got his own one now. And then
That's
three, also how old is Zazu? Because Zazu was there. Four, Sarabi, Sarabi anale majesty man.
Mhm.
Do you know majesty? Sarabi ananale bo Angela Bassett, bo
Yeah, she was posh for
Lynn
sure.
Whitfield. No, you know who? Lynn Whitfield. You know, the one who always plays a rich black woman.
Yeah,
They call her evil Angela Bassett, but she's so dope.
Wow.
a thin line between love and hate. That lady.
Yes, that
She's like a
one.
decade older than Angela Bassett, bro.
when Extrodin,
Oh
Sarabi
gosh.
at Scar.
Lights keep coming and going. Sorry.
Extrodin, Sarabi looks at Scar and she says, "Have I not given everything?"
My family is in the ancestral plane. I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world.
Yo, okay, and then the biggest tragedy, Mufasa's got a regular voice. Guys, Mufasa is the voice. If Mufasa is not very white, then Kwenzakalan.
Wow,
Yeah,
Mufasa,
they should have gotten
you
King
needed a
for
James
sure.
Earl Jones the second. Or
Yeah,
you
like
needed, even if you're not gonna get that caliber of voice, because I mean that voice is that voice, but you needed a voice. You can't get me to play Mufasa, you know. I need to have a little hey wena, awatologan, you know. I need a little hey wena nsizwa, uyenzani. That the voice needed gravitas, and it just wasn't there. Especially, I understand when he's younger, but when he gets older, he needed a bit of more, you know.
apparently they
Can
haven't
I move
dropped yet.
fast? Yeah. So, but all in all, the trailer looked okay. If I didn't know the Lion King, if I didn't know the story, it would look like a decent movie.
But now that you do,
Two brothers, they're going out to strike it on their own, away from their family. But and also they're literally the bad guys because they come up on someone else's property and they want to take over. So they're actually the bad guys. So actually this whole movie just is nonsense when you think about it.
Oh my God.
Because one, you leave Mufasa and Scar are not actual brothers, meaning they're not heirs to the throne. If they just made this a fight of heirs fighting for the throne, that would have been cool.
oh
That would have flowed. But
no,
now
I
they're
get
making
it
this
now.
journey.
Oh no, oh no.
Now they make this journey where they go to make their own pride, and then they find another pride there, and then they want to take over. So they ain't like stealing someone's thing. They're stealing someone's land.
When it's so
Uh,
they put so much
I
isms in this that now colonialism in J is happening with Mufasa.
Yeah, but it
Okay,
seems like it's
Dude,
reverse
I was
colonialism
just about
because
to say, and the
they're
fact that they're
attacking the
speaking in a
white
British
lion.
accent and they're taking over people's land and saying that this is our land now.
okay, guys, I think a bit of context is needed. And I can't believe I'm going to be saying this out loud because I'm not defending. I'm just explaining
No,
the
look, I
horrific.
understand how male lions they leave to go form their own prides, but this is not what's happening here. They literally or whatever. But okay. But
Yeah,
anyway, let me
how
finish.
do they form
Let me
their own
finish.
prides?
Let me finish, and then you, because you next anyway. However, I still think it will make money because we saw what Simba looked like, and that thing made 1.6 billion.
Mm.
So I still think it will make money.
A billion?
So
Yeah.
1.6 billion, bro.
Yo, with the
Billion with a B.
with the
Lena, I
parallel.
was shocked when I saw it. I literally I looked it up before I started this, so I was shocked. I thought that thing made maybe 500 mil just because Beyonce was there and the Beehive was supporting. Even the Beehive were like, "Hey, Beyonce."
But here's another thing that when you say like the biggest crime is the voice. Also, do you notice that they make Mufasa look more golden than Scar? He looks more like the family that's
Yes,
adopting him than Scar does. What
Yeah.
are we doing?
exactly. So in conclusion, because of what it made, what the last movie made, and this one, at least CGI wise, it looks better. I'm gonna stick my neck out and say 500 mil plus.
All right.
I hope it doesn't. My wish is that it makes 8,000.
Wow,
I
8,000.
guess it's
I
still on.
wish
Yeah, no, it
that's
must
a
be a
nice
blesser in the
number.
club.
Yeah.
Okay,
Growth.
Tebelo.
Okay, Tevelo, you
Anyway,
can continue.
Okay, here's the thing. In the lion world, I guess, young adolescent male lions are become nomads for quite a few years before they take over an established pride by killing the dominant male there.
Yeah,
Mm.
but he's with his brother. Why aren't they killing each other?
No, no, no. The nomad males do form like a close. They form a close kinship.
No, but
So
isn't it they supposed to kill the lion that's in their pride to take over the pride?
No, no, no.
no,
Remember, so
the
when they let's say when they get like a year, when they start getting big,
about
the
18
old one
months.
will chase them out.
Yeah,
The king of the pride will chase out the young ones because now they're old enough to fend for themselves, but they're also getting to that stage where they're gonna want to now take over. And
Yeah.
also remember when you're the king, you're in charge of the mating
so
duties and you're the one who eats first and things like that. So they get to a point and they basically get kicked out. And then
yeah,
they
so
roam, and then if they survive in the wilderness, they will find a lion old enough and they will kill that lion and then they will rule the
well,
pride.
not just
So
kill that lion, they'll also kill and eat his children.
What
yes.
I'm saying is that I thought that if you were like a young lion in the pride and there was an old lion, from the stuff I read, the wiki I read, it said that those two would battle it out, and that if the old lion lost, then he would like leave, and then it would be the new pride, or what?
Nope.
It's
He
oh
chase he
It
chases
can
them.
it can also happen that way. They can wound
He
him
chases
until he
them out while
leaves
they're
or
still
whatever.
basically children. So
But it's basically like when you turn 18, your dad kicks you out the house and you need to fend for yourself
yeah,
because he's the only one getting the big piece of chicken. You will not be getting the big piece of chicken. So
basically.
okay,
and
cool.
then maybe
Uh,
you come back and then you'll either come back to your dad's house and kill him so that you can have the big piece of chicken, or you will find another guy there chilling with his family and you're like, I like your chicken. And then you kill him
yeah.
or he kills you.
So that's what happens.
If scared, but anyway,
So once again, they fall into the same trap of adding way too much realism into the storyline, like they did in the original one, in the original live adaptation. Yes, it made its 1.7 billion, but here's my bigger prediction. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Here's why I'm saying this. One, like you mentioned, James Earl Jones is gone. And either to use his voice, it would be like trying to use AI, which is already controversial as it is. Even though they've agreed to use his voice for Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Two, the thing that sold a lot in terms of people watching the live adaptation of The Lion King was that it was heavily advertised. You won't forget that year they were advertising the thing left, right, up, down, inside, out. They were marketing it like that. And as much as I know, literally keeping myself out of the loop of many things Disney related. The advertising for this story has nowhere near as strong as it was for the original Lion King. Am I mistaken, Rob?
Say it again.
the level of advertising compared to the original live adaptation of Lion King is nowhere
Oh
near
yeah,
strong.
no, absolutely, completely different sports entirely.
Yeah.
Remember, Childish Gambino was like in a Lion King outfit at one point when talking
Yeah.
to like, Michael Thingamajigga Green was talking to people.
And the
Beyonce all over the
soundtrack, there was a
place.
lot of hoo-ha with the soundtrack.
Yep.
Isn't that when Beyonce
Mhm.
was doing her Black is King thing as well around that era?
Yes. The hype
So-
is
Yes.
it's completely
So
different.
you see, there's a lot of there's a whole lot of A-list adaptation. So I think even from business mindset, they don't expect it to make as much money as original films. That being said, they are expecting to make some sort of returns, and I think this is where I think this the where they're gonna find that this is the camel's the straw that broke the camel's back, because I don't think they're going to make they're gonna make a gross earning or as much as it would be to cover the tax breaks. That's what that's the feeling I'm getting, and it's from it's one of those feelings from business perspective, and I'm feeling, well, this is giving me the heebie-jeebies. I can be proven wrong. America has proven me wrong lately.
I mean,
Anyway.
I don't know. I mean, but okay, no, I think it's Rob's turn. I'll come afterwards.
Yeah,
Rob?
so no, I'll give you a figure. By the time we get to our reviewing, I think it will be a month after this movie, right?
3 weeks, I think, from the 20th to like
3
what the third.
The
When
third?
is so? Let me just see. First week is no, it's a second. So yeah, from the
Mhm.
20th to the 2nd, that's about 2 weeks.
I'm thinking it's going to be at about a solid 200 million at that point in time.
No ways.
I hope you're right.
Wait, is this 200 minus or 200 plus?
200 plus, but still, I'm predicting
I hope
that.
you're wrong.
Me too, but I'm thinking this is I'm like I said, I'm going on a feeling, and I'm learning to trust my gut instincts. This past year has taught me, just listen to your gut, and my gut is telling me this is the one that breaks Disney's back, because I think they've taken things a step a little too far.
Okay,
I got a
fair
feeling.
enough.
Just a hunch, could be wrong.
Rob?
I haven't got much to say on this one. I actually thought the trailer was visually interesting. I think that the Sonic people, when they attacked the makers to change it, I think they were the ones that made the right decision. I wish these guys could have made that change. With the big eyes, they should have given these animals more expressive looks, big eyes. That 1.6 billion really screwed Disney over, in my opinion, in the long run.
It's a white elephant.
Yeah, but yeah, it gave them too much confidence to keep doing what they were doing instead of improving. To me, this gave me Transformers 1 vibes, but I think
Yeah.
Transformers 1 was way better in
Yeah.
terms of setup. This feels generic. I feel like I know the entire movie and I haven't even watched it yet. It feels so by the numbers. I have a feeling this is not going to do as well as it's not going to make 1.6 billion. No way. But I still think it's going to make hella dollars. It's going to make elephant dollars, no question, no doubt. But I am going to keep it safe with plus 100. Yeah, that's me.
And then who was saying that my estimates was too?
Sheesh. Okay.
I hope the low estimates come through, but I thought Simba was not going to do well, and when I saw that it made 1.6 billion,
I kind of thought knew that it was gonna do better than expected because of the level of advertising, the level of the amount of they put a lot of money in marketing that thing.
I
It
hear
is.
that, but I didn't think it was 1.6 billion level.
And
That's
they're
my
Yeah,
all-
point.
but
And
look
they're
at
also
Moana too.
they're
Moana,
also
if,
okay, yeah.
no, okay, I'm sorry, no, sorry, my bad.
I was saying they're also writing on the contest that was the high, basically the high of the period of making live adaptations. They just gotten off that annoying stupid movie. What's his name? The Jungle Book.
Yeah, I wanted to say that.
Yeah, they just
Remember, the Jungle Book is the reason we have that.
yeah. The Jungle Book did well with Shere Khan, and they also did Bella.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast also for some miracle did well with that appalling acting, and so they were riding on that high, yes, but the allure has faded.
Yeah,
Okay.
but just
Wait,
remember
let's
this.
hope so.
Moana 2 almost had no marketing. I didn't know until, and it somehow managed to smack 400 million. Inside Out 2 had limited marketing, but somehow it managed to crack 1 billion. I think it doesn't need as much marketing as it did before. I think people already know about it. So I think it stands a chance of still doing well, despite the lack of marketing. We'll have to see, though.
Here's the thing. Here's why I say this is what broke its back is because the fact that it didn't get as much marketing, it's getting attention for people who are feeling kind of incensed at the concept of the storyline.
That is true.
That's the problem. You're getting people who are already angry. And yes, hate watching is a thing. People do get the bonus of it, but still, hate watching does reach a point. That's my fears.
It has a threshold, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, could be wrong.
Yeah. Kutso.
All right. So just a quick note. Kagiso Lidiga is the one that's gonna be voicing young Rafiki. Yeah, man, let's come, man. Hey, man, hey, just come down, man. They are like white lions, yeah. Relax, man. But yeah, so look, I think Mufasa is still a powerful name on its own. So there might be a lot of interested parties who want to see this prequel, despite retconning it to death like they did. Also, the White Lion thing might be interesting to some people. Remember, December in America is cold. There's a lot of cold here. So I don't know. For some reason, I think that might resonate with them. I think people are gonna flock to watch this, guys. Believe it or not. I think people will wanna watch this because it's still under the Lion King IP. The Lion King always does well for some reason, whether it's animated or otherwise. And even if this doesn't really do the numbers that I'm assuming, it's gonna do well via streaming and merchandise because you know how Disney rolls.
It'll make 1 billion. I have no question.
Yeah. So I think by the 2nd of this is on record, so you guys will laugh at me maybe on the 2nd of Jan, but I think by the 2nd of Jan it would have made 1 billion. I think.
After everyone's broke.
You think it's gonna do better than Deadpool and Wolverine?
Well, Deadpool and Wolverine made 1 billion, did it not?
Yeah, but not in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
So
because remember, this is not R-rated. This is not an R-rated movie. So that means more people will be going to watch it with their kids.
+1 billion,
on the winter release.
On the winter release, just like how Star Wars made 1 billion, just like how Aquaman made 1 billion on a winter release in December.
Like 6 weeks though. But
no, but what I'm saying is they still made large numbers in December.
Yeah, they did.
But so in 2 weeks, I think it is highly possible because Moana did 1 billion. Okay, it didn't do 1 billion. Okay, wait, maybe I'm exaggerating. 300 plus. 300 plus. 300 plus. Thanks
don't
for
let that break your confidence.
Thanks for taking me back to reality because if Moana didn't do 1 billion in 2 weeks, I don't think Mufasa will do 1 billion in 2 weeks.
Exactly.
It did 400 in 2 weeks. That's not bad.
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, so are we done with that one?
Yeah, we've only done 2 movies. 5 more to go.
Oh my god.
My god. And what time is it? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave you guys in the middle of this read.
All right.